you're going to stare at the show the entire time. You might as well be comfortable. Come on. It's okay. Oh, you're going to go put on a kilt and then come back. All right. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
I am Tobias the Adequate. This is the Troubadork show, and you are now dealing with it.
Play Wonderwall.
I will not play all of Wonderwall. That's enough. All right, now. As such, here at a Renaissance Festival, first of all, I want to thank you for coming and sitting down, because seriously, I had no idea I would have an audience. Honestly, and this is not like doing a streaming show or at home, because I can see out. Hey, y'all. And as such, because you're at a fair, if you've ever worked a fair, or you've been to a fair, you know that you've had this conversation at least once. Do you know my friend from fair? Do you know my friend from fair? He's 4 foot taller, and he's got browner sandy hair. And he has a hat and tankard, and he wears these great big boots. And he wanders around in a loincloth or one of them stuffless suits. I'm sure you've seen him. He stands out in the crowd. Very distinctive.
Totally.
Do
Absolutely.
you know my friend from fair? Do you know my friend from fair? He's a unique individual, no one else can compare. For he always sings or juggles as he goes about the town. And he always has a great big sword that ought to narrow it down. He's distinctive. You've seen him, right? Right? Do you know my friend from fair? Do you know my friend from fair? If you saw him coming down the lane, you'd have to stop and stare. Don't recall if it's pickles, pretzels, or if it's popcorn that he sells. You can hear him coming from a mile away on the count of that he wears bells. Jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle bang, jingle, like a Morris dancer in a minefield. Do you know my friend from fair? Do you know my friend from fair? He's the coolest guy in all the world, I truly do declare. If you saw my pal in person, then you'd know of whom I speak. For he dresses like a pirate, now isn't that unique? Yep, pirate! With pointy ears. Elf pirate. And gossamer wings. Fairy elf pirate. And a kilt. Scottish fairy elf pirate. And horns. Demon Scottish fairy elf pirate. And fangs. Vampire demon Scottish fairy elf pirate. And leather goggles with gears on them. Steampunk vampire demon, Scottish fairy elf pirate. And big furry boots. Barbarian steampunk vampire demon, Scottish fairy elf pirate. Kind of proud of that one. And a foxtail.
Yes.
Nobody knows why. Do you know my friend from fair? I think I saw him over there. His name is Wolf or Hawk or Raven, or I think it might be Bear. Well, we've never met outside of fair, but I'm sure he'll be along. Hey, wait a minute. I'm talking about you. I guess I'll end this song. There we go, and that's that one. Thank you. My friend from fair. A song which will eventually collapse under its own weight. Follow this up. I usually start with a toast. But I figure I'll do a toast now because, hey, why not? It's a toast. Actually, I will also do a toast because I'm thirsty. Because here in Texas, we have one rule. Drink water. If you don't drink water out here, you freaking die. Hail hydrate. We'll drink to the downfall of tyrants. We'll drink to Christ the Lord. We'll drink to the 12 apostles who preach his holy word. Holy word, Batman. We'll drink to the saints and martyrs in the dismal days of yore. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll remember once a more. And whenever our tankards are empty, we'll remember once a more. We'll drink a health to the king, me boys. We'll drink a health to the queen. We'll drink to the royal princes wherever they are seen. There's one behind that tree. We'll drink to the dukes and duchesses and all their loyal men. And whenever our tanks are empty, we'll fill them up again. And whenever our tanks are empty, we'll fill them up again. We'll drink to the master and mistress of this glorious summer feast. We'll raise our tankards high, ye boys, to the strength of malt and yeast. Yea, beer. We'll drink ale to the landlord, and his ale so strong and fine. And we'll hope that he forgets my tab when it comes to closing time. And we'll hope that he forgets my tab when it comes to closing time. My name is Steve, and now we'll drink to the ladies. Hi there. We'll drink to all their charms. How you doing? We'll drink to the pleasures that we find when we are in there. There are children here, company, family show. We'll hold them very tight, me boys, but we will make it clear. It's goodbye on the day that they do say they will keep us from our beer. It's goodbye on the day when they do say they will keep us from our beer. Salud. Well, thank you. The next song I'm going to do is one that I wrote on accident. Because I was trying to write a song for my friend who is Queen Margaret of Scotland and the Isles at Scarborough and a few other festivals. And when I was trying to write that song for her, I accidentally wrote this one instead. So, and this is coming to the recording device right here. Jana, I am working on your song, I promise. She's not here right now or she might beat the snot on me. Feel free, pull up a bench. Don't pull up the bench, sit on the bench. It's a lot easier. They're heavy. So this song was written as a response to all of the epic ballads that you hear about epic heroes, epic nobles, epic people of epic epicness. But they never talk about, they will eventually, but they never talk about the little guy. This song, entitled The Dread Peasant Festus, is about a man who came from humble origins and stayed there. The instructions for this song say, play with undeserved grandeur. He came from a tiny village just outside of Aberdeen, and his face, it was not noble, and his clothes, they were not clean. But there's often been a hero that has come from such a start. Our man Festus wasn't one of them. He was neither brave nor smart. There are heroes, myths, and legends that are known throughout the land. But the dreaded peasant Festus was not that man. There are some men bound for glory, bound for riches or for fame, and among that noble roll call you will not find Festus's name. For his voice, it was not noble, nor his bearing very fine, and he towered over no one at the height of 4'9". There are heroes, myths, and legends that are known throughout the land, but the dreaded peasant Festus was not that man. But from lowly circumstances some men rise among the rest. Not that Festus ever tried hard. At least that there is my own guess. But in noble battles some men can achieve beyond compare. And on the battlefield of Hastings, our man Festus was not there. There are heroes, myths, and legends that are known throughout the land. But the dreaded peasant Festus was not that man. Thoughtful parts. There are legendary figures. That's right, I said it, figures. Doomed to fade away obscure. Not that Festus ever tried hard. At least we think we're pretty sure. There is not much known of Festus, as in Freebill's little bride. Matter of fact, all that we're sure of, well, we're all pretty sure he died. There are heroes, myths, and legends that are known throughout the land. But the dreaded peasant Festus was not that man. Oh wait. I know, it just keeps seeming like it's gonna build up and build up and build up and nothing actually happens, huh? Welcome to my life during the pandemic. Now, having done... Hello, come in. All right. But that is the sort of thing that happens in my world. I see these things and I have these ideas, and then I just write these goofy songs, and then I perform them in front of folks like y'all, and I want to thank y'all very much for two very important things. One, reminding me that some of these songs are funny, and two, being here to listen to these songs. Because empty benches do not respond as well. Most of the time. Unless you've been out in the sun for a long time. That's right, that's called making heat stroke work for you. Now, this one, I know, let me make this. Okay, I can remember how this goes. Sometimes I have to actually remind myself how these songs goes, which is particularly embarrassing because I wrote them. So, you know, but I'm also 54 years old and have suffered a number of blows to the head, so it's kind of it's a coin flip. This particular song has been written, was inspired by something else, a much larger franchise, the name of which I cannot mention because the folks at Warner Brothers would then sue me into oblivion. But the game in which I'm talking about is one where they fly around on brooms and they chase things and they swat at things with clubs. And I came up with the seafaring version of that, which is played on mops, so they can't sue me. And this is called, the game, this is of course the traditional game known as Quidditch. There are noble wizards around the world who seek and block and fly, but those wizards fly above the ground, they drop too fast, they die. Us sailing wizards have a game that's grand from start to finish. I speak, of course, of the legendary seafaring game of Quidditch. Oh, mount your mops and soar above the briny waves so blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the gall to blood your sternum mid, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with a squid. Yay, Quidditch! Load up on rum and bring your chum, shine up your flying mop. For the game is played from dusk till dawn or till all the sailors drop. No points are scored, no numbered board will tell you if you've won, but if all of us are in the drink, I guess the game is done. Because there's no such thing as water Quidditch, there's just everybody fell off their brooms, mate. Oh, mount your mops and soar above the briny waves so blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the gall to blood your sternum mid, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with a squid. Yay, Squidditch! We deep. Sometimes I have to remember these things and I think about it because I know what's coming next. It's true, though. Oh, we swoop and dive and spin and strive and carrying into space. Because you never know when you'll end up with a squid stuck to your face. Stop. You've got to stay upon your mop, and that takes all your wits. For a squid will try to French kiss just whatever it is it hits. No beak, no beak. Oh, mount your mops and soar above the briny waves so blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the gall to blood your sternum mid, and you also have the chance to belt your best friend with a squid. Yay, Squidditch! The game is past, gone far too fast. We all are in the drink. And you don't quite know whose team is which because of all the ink. It's a squid. Oh, I guess that means the game is done. The squid has swum away. Let's clean up ourselves and go dry off and brag about the day. Because telling stories about the time Brad got a squid in the face never gets old, does it, sir? Oh, mount your mops and soar above the briny waves so blue. We flit and fly and drink and try to score a point or two. No puny ball would have the gall to blood your sternum mid, and you also get the chance to belt your best friend with a squid. You also get the chance to belt your best friend with a squid. The point of this game is you can hit your best friend with a squid. Yay, Squidditch! That's right, Squidditch, spelled Squidditch. Please don't sue me. And where are we? Now, we've come to the moment you've all been waiting for. The last song in this set. I appreciate the awe, whether it's real or pretend. Because this is honestly one of the things I've noticed about this. I've only been doing this music thing for about 2 years, both online and in person. And I find myself losing track of time, losing myself in doing this. And it is such an amazing thing. There are whole paragraphs of the differences I find because I've been a magician for a long time. Doing music is a different critter entirely, and I appreciate the fact that y'all came here today and chose to sit down in front of me and let me do this to y'all, because honestly, without you here, this would be very hard to justify. It would still count. If you're a musician and you play your set and there's no one there, it still counts as practice. If you're a magician and you do an entire 30-minute high-energy interactive magic show and there's nobody there, it's a cry for help.
Or you just turn your whole audience into
They send someone to give you a series of standardized tests. So the last song that I want to do today is a song which I wrote because I am a big fan and a friend of Herr Oskar Hasselhoff, German Master of Defense, the inventor of the Hasselhoff Maneuver. The Hasselhoff Maneuver is described by the title of his informative booklet. Grabs him by the crotch and throws him out the window. Shockingly, the booklet is much larger than just that page. And so I am such a fan of Grabs him by the crotch and throws him out the window, I wrote a commercial advertising jingle for his booklet, Grabs him by the crotch and throws him out the window, which I entitled Hasselhoff Ballad because Grabs him by the crotch and throws him out the window is way too long to make a song title. But it does mean that I get to sing a happy little song in this insufferable Bavarian accent. A song of gambling, drunkenness, and defenestration, yeah. I was gambling in Helsinki, down upon mein luck, or a lot with these big Flemish guys. I felt that I was stuck. I thought I was a goner, sure surrounded by mine foes. Then I remembered Hasselhoff and he solved all mine woes. For he invented the Hasselhoff maneuver, which goes like this. Just grab them by the crotch and then throw them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch and then throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Well, I made my way out of there and I fled down to the bar. I happily sipped lager, maybe 2 or 15 jars. Some massive Swedish mercenary spoke ill of my ma. I did not think I could escape this peril quite unscarred. Once then I remembered I had the informative pamphlet from Master Hasselhoff in my back pocket. I pulled it out. I asked the gigantic Swedish person to wait a moment. Found the bookmark, read very carefully, put the bookmark back. I said, all right, we're good. Then I grabbed him by the crotch and I threw him out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch and then throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. I had gathered quite a crowd by the great feat I did perform. I ordered me another round, for I had grown quite warm. When time to pay the bill came, pleas for credit were all scorned. And so I tried to stand mine ground, mine fate was quite forewarned. For it came to pass in this very same tavern in Helsinki, temporarily between violent conflicts, Oscar Hasselhoff, German master of defense, was working as a part-time bouncer. I was thrilled. Guten Abend, Master Hasselhoff. Wie geht's? Will you please sign mine pamphlet? It took a moment for us to find a crayon. He very carefully signed his pamphlet for me. Then he grabbed me by the crotch and he threw me out the window. Well, that was darned effective, I thought, as I was passing through. He grabbed me by the crotch and he threw me out the window. Yes, it seems the fenestration works on me as well as you. Everyone happy, children, sing with me the happy song, yeah? Just grab them by the crotch and then throw them out the window. A lovely way to get above whatever makes you blue. Just grab them by the crotch and then throw them out the window. It's amazing what a little flick of wrist and arm can do. Grab them by the crotch and throw them out the window. Available wherever violent books are sold. And my friends, the time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things, and the first of which is my eternal gratitude for each and every one of you for stopping by here. It's been a long day. I know. This is, for a lot of us, this is the first time getting out in front of, like, humanity in a long time. If you can put something in the hat, fantastic. If you want to try my touchless tip sheet over here, which utilizes miracles of modern technology, you can try that as well. The coverage here is dubious, but at the very least, look me up at Troubadork.com. Take a sticker which shows you where to look me up, because not only will you get the feed for the Troubadork show, but you'll also get all the other stuff I do, including artisanal gibberish. Currently 2 volumes of dubious poetry, soon to be 3. You've been warned. You folks have been absolutely lovely. I have been Tobias the Adequate, and thank you for encouraging my behavior. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. They tolerate me. They really tolerate me. Yay! And remember this, folks. If you're going to go home, if you're going to go out driving tonight, don't forget your car. Sometimes you want to give people practical advice, you know?